Hiya, Roger Rabbit fans, and welcome to Toontown Station WOLF, your source for all things weird and wacky. I'm Gary K. Wolf, creator of Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit, Baby Herman, Private Eye Eddie Valiant, and the whole concept of Toontown, a place where toons and humans coexist. I'm giving a big Toontown hello today to Joshua and Robert, two of my favorite Toontownians. And for Joshua and Robert, here on the Roger Rabbit Home Shopping Network, I'm going to sign a few autographs today, especially for them. First on the list is this. This is where it all started. This is Who Censored Roger Rabbit, my Roger Rabbit novel that I wrote in 1981. And if you'll notice, that's me right there on the cover, and I'm posed as Eddie Valiant. This is a rabbit that I had made by a toy company, and this rabbit is based on the rabbit as I described him in the book. He was originally a brown rabbit. Later, when he came out in the movie, he was a white rabbit, but he was originally brown. This is where it all started. Hardback, original copy from St. Martin's Press. I'm going to sign that now. Here we go. Signing my name. And I'm going to sign Roger's name too. Roger doesn't care if I sign his name. In fact, he kind of likes it because he doesn't know how to write. There we go. Signed, sealed, and delivered. That's number one. Now, we got some good stuff here. In that book, one of the key elements of the book story was what they call an 8-page or a Tijuana Bible. And for those of you who are too young to know what that is, back in the 30s and 40s, there were small, about this size, comic books that were done. They were X-rated, and they starred some of the cartoon characters of the day, like Popeye, Snuffy Smith, Superman. They, of course, were sold under the counter in smoke shops. One of the prime plot elements in Who Censored Roger Rabbit was an 8-page Bible called Lewd, Crude, and In the Mood. And this 8-page Bible starred Jessica. So one of the plot devices was her attempt to get back the original artwork and Roger's attempt to help her do that. And that's what happened. Well, when we were making the movie, a few animators, they had all read the book. They thought that this 8-page Bible starring Jessica called Lewd, Crude, and In the Mood was hilarious. So a couple of animators, I never found out who, I don't know. Don't ask me, I won't tell, because I can't. A few animators decided to actually do a couple of copies of Lewd, Crude, and In the Mood. So they drew it up, they ran off a couple of copies. Very, very rare piece. They gave me one. This is my copy of Lewd, Crude, and In the Mood, starring Jessica Rabbit. Now, if you look on the back, you're going to see that it says, if you enjoyed this publication, look for other Sam Sleaze products at your local smoke shop or dark street corner. Now, the actual name of the guy who made this in the book was Sid Sleaze, but animators, while they can draw, can't read, so they got the wrong name. But that's it, and I've never actually looked inside. In fact, keeping my eyes shut so I don't see. X-rated, extremely X-rated. I'm going to sign this. I've never signed one of these before, so I'm going to take my time here. Never signed one. Here we go, first time. And Joshua and Robert also wanted me to sign Jessica's name. So I'm going to do that for Jessica. Jessica, unlike Roger, can write, but I'm going to sign her name for her anyway. And I'm going to put down there's the name, and there's Jessica. Hugs and X's, Jessica R. Okie dokie. Now, the next thing, oh, what is this I've got on my head? Wow, it's my one-of-a-kind Cry Wolf hat. This was done for me by Disney. The artist who did it was a talented guy named Trent Dixon. He signed it here in 1993, I believe. He also signed it here to Gary and Roger from Trent. This is my logo, my Cry Wolf logo, and on my Cry Wolf logo, which you'll see later, I have all these word balloons of different shapes and sizes. This is a one-of-a-kind item. It's the only one in existence, and this is also going to Joshua and Robert. You guys wear it, enjoy it. And I got to show you one other thing. I wear this at shows, autographings, when I'm doing autographings. At one show, I cut my finger, reached up, touched the brim. That's DNA. That's blood stain right there. So at some time in the future, you guys can lift the DNA off of that and make another one of me that you can, have over at your house whenever you want. So I'm going to autograph this. I'm going to do it on the brim. And obviously, because this is one of a kind, I've never autographed one of these. Here we go. Here we go. Came out really well. Okay. Next item, here. This little bad boy. This little bad boy is an official Roger Rabbit crew hat. This was given to only a select few of the key players in the Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit film crew. You can tell it's early days because it has the handcuffs hanging from the logo. The handcuffs were originally part of the logo, but in later days, they decided that the handcuffs made it look too much like a bondage film, so they took them off. So the only places you'll see the handcuffs are on the very, very early logos. I'm going to sign this also for Joshua and Robert. This was my cap. Obviously, I've never signed one of these because it's my cap and I've never signed it. So here we go. There you go, all signed. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the thing. All right, now, as long as we're talking about the band logo, this is a sheet of stationery from the original movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and all the production notes and all that kind of stuff that went out to people went out on this sheet of stationery. You can see the bullet holes, which they took off from later things. But it also has the original logo with the handcuffs on the top. Down at the bottom it says 1987, the Walt Disney Company and Amblin Incorporated, copyright. This is a sheet of the original paper. I'm not going to autograph this because you might want to write a note on it and send it out to one of your friends. So I'm not going to autograph that, but it's yours. Very rare. This comes from Wendy Gil, and Wendy is a friend of mine. She did what I think are some of the best pieces of Roger Rabbit memorabilia. She does what they call pave jewelry. And pave, for those of you who don't know, pave is a technique in which you use jewels in an object, and the jewels are set so that none of the material underneath shows. Usually metal, but in this case I believe it's fiberglass. I'm not sure what baby's made out of. I don't think he's made out of metal. But this is this is one of the Wendy Gil Baby Herman pins. This is the rarest. She made Jessica, she made Roger, and she made Baby Herman. Now, of course, Jessica and Roger were the main characters. These were very, very expensive when they first came out on retail. So people who bought them tended to buy the main characters, Jessica, Roger, and so Baby Herman is the rarest of the rare. Here we go. I'm going to autograph this. And I've never autographed that. I'm autographing a lot of stuff today that I've never autographed before. I'm going to sign this down at the bottom. There you go. And also on the back, you can see it has the Wendy Gil official metal stamp on it. It's the real thing. There are a lot of bootlegs of these running around, but this is one of the originals. And finally, this is the invoice showing that you guys have paid me for all this good stuff. All this stuff is itemized on the invoice. I'm going to sign that. Okay, now that should be it, right? Should be it. What's left? Nothing. But this is the Toon Network, and you guys, I don't want you guys to be all toonarooned. So I'm gonna give you some extra stuff, some extra goodies today. Now I know that you've got a copy of Who Whacked Roger Rabbit autograph, one of the limited editions. I hope you're enjoying that. I know that you've got a zillion simoleons autographed by me and by Roger. I hope you're enjoying that. Now, since you've got a zillion simoleons, which you can only spend in Toontown, I'm going to give you some Toontown stuff in case you ever go there. And the first thing I'm going to give you is this little book all about Tokyo Disneyland. Now, this isn't just any book. This is the book that I got when I went there, when it opened. And it's all in Japanese. I hope you guys read Japanese. This is my ticket that they gave me for getting in. Also all in Japanese. But here is the page about Roger and the cartoon spin. Okay? I'm going to autograph this. Never autographed one of these either. Whoa! I'll tell you. Here we go. There you go. Okay, what else we got? Hey, there's more. There's more. We're not done yet. When we opened Mickey's Toontown in Disneyland back in 1993, actually the same time I got the hat, this was my VIP guest badge. And you can look on the back and you'll see it says valid only January 22nd to 27th, 1993. That's because this was for the premiere VIP opening only. Says on there, Gary K. Wolf, creator, one of a kind, no other Gary K. Wolf creator badge in existence. I'm going to autograph that to you guys too. Here you go. I'm signing it now. There you go. And one final thing. You're going to say, what the heck is that? But you're going to find out. This is Diana, the People's Princess. I don't know what you guys think of Diana, but to me, she was always the epitome of grace, style, beauty, culture, and charm. I met this young woman once at the premiere of Roger Rabbit, the movie in London. And when you look through here, you're going to find a lot of pictures of Diana. A lot of pictures, all kinds of pictures all through her life. But here, you're going to see Diana holding the program from that premiere. That's the Who Framed Roger Rabbit premiere program right there. I was standing right here, looking over her shoulder. Not down her dress, over her shoulder. So I'm going to sign this too. And I'm not going to sign it on her dress because it's too pretty. I'm going to sign it over here. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. And I'm looking forward, Joshua, I'm looking forward to seeing your new blog. Stay tuned, folks, which is the title of the short story I wrote, I think, in 2004. And, you know, I hope you guys stay tuned and come back soon for more exciting adventures of Joshua and Robert in Toontown. Thanks, guys. See ya.